next question is a complement to the last slide, where the summary is important. And the colleague is saying what they see is the connection of the planning stages going from the preparation of the TOC all the way through to the final report. And the emphasis, the importance of emphasis on the participation of the beneficiaries in the different stages. How do you make sure that you are being inclusive? And perhaps here we can also advertise the last webinar, which is on participatory approaches, which will be in September. But please,
yes, and that will talk about that in more detail. So, and it's a really good point. And there's been some very interesting work done on this. The one that really stuck in my mind was a program for young mothers, and what they did was that they actually separately talked to the people who designed the program and got their theory of change. They talked to the people who were implementing the program and got their theory of change, and then they talked to the participants, the intended beneficiaries, about their theory of change, of what the program was trying to achieve and how it did it. And they really were quite different views about what the program was trying to achieve and how it was going about it, so that even when they were observing the same activity, they had different ideas about what was going on. And just, you know, to think about it, I'm a basketball mother. I used to go and watch my son play basketball every Saturday morning, and I'd be thinking about this and thinking, well, you know, for some people this is about fitness, you know, and the boys are there and they're playing and they're keeping fit, and it's actually a health program and they do it by running around. But maybe it's a social capital program, and, you know, it's actually about them forming friendships and strengthening that for the kids. Or is it actually social capital for the parents? Because we all, you know, the basketball parents together would sit together every week. And, you know, what actually is this trying to achieve? You could look at it from different perspectives. So I think having the beneficiaries' views in that is really important. And I think you need to create some spaces where they can talk about it in their terms. So I tend to not just put a whole bunch of different people in a room, obviously, because you get some people to get drowned out by that. And I do a lot of talking to people individually about trying to understand what's going on in their head about how they think about it, and then you know, have some groups perhaps developing it, and then start to see, you know, are there actual conflicts or are they complementary?